Hi, I'm Jeffrey Kirk, and here's what I learned this week. That's how I'm going to start each episode. Since this is the first one, I want to give you some background on this new series of business-related videos that I'm putting together. This way, you'll know what it's all about. I am on a journey to grow my business, and I thought I would document as we go along. This way, I can share things that I learn, and maybe this information will help you in your journey too. In my previous business, I was able to grow our team to 14 people. Our revenue reached very high into the six figures, nearly $1 million in a year, but not quite. And then we plateaued. Since then, I realized that the skills that took us to nearly $1 million in a year were not the same skills we needed to go beyond $1 million. In fact, some of those early skills are actually the ones that prevented progress. And that stopped us. We thought we could do more of the same thing and continue growing. Ultimately, I realized this error and I left the business. I was burned out and couldn't simply do more of the same things. At that point, I had two business partners, and they loved their roles in the business, and they continue to do it to this day. So I'm happy that the business I started lives on. As for me, I have taken the things I enjoyed from that prior experience and combined them with renewed desire and passion for success. I enjoy helping my clients improve their online results. I am studying and learning and trying new things because I want to do better. I plan on breaking that $1 million barrier this time. I am working on new skills, the skills that will help my company grow beyond my prior limits. And that's good news for my clients because I believe every legitimate business deserves to be found online by their prospects. The more I grow my business, the more I can help others reach their business goals. So that's the path I'm on. Getting my new business into 7 figures and beyond. I'm calling this series What I Learned This Week. Most of the time, I will stick to a single topic. I might share something I read or something I implemented. Maybe it will be something I was coached on or something I discovered along the way. It could even be some kind of pitfall to avoid. Some videos will be quick. In others, I might need to go into more detail. I hope you join me along the way, and then you'll find out as we go along. Alright, so now that that's out of the way, here's what I learned this week. I am the bottleneck in my own company. Now that's something you don't discover when you work alone. As a solo operation, or even if you have employees who are dependent on you, you won't realize you're the bottleneck because the business moves at your pace. For the past couple years, I had a part-time employee. She's good, but the position is one of dependence. I assign the tasks and the deadlines, and I was able to move on to other things. So that was good, but it was also very limited. But in January, I added a new employee, bringing her on full-time. So the first challenge was finding enough work for her to do, and then I had to provide training. Well, some of that existed from before, but I also had to create new training. And of course, all of this made me much busier than ever before. So now here we are, 2 months later, and I discover that I am the bottleneck. Carissa, that's my new employee's name, she's still learning, and she's taking on new tasks, but at the same time, she is becoming more and more proficient at these tasks. So we have a calendar in place so she can see what's coming and she can do things on her own without me assigning tasks first. And I'll say something like, hey Carissa, would you do some research for me and put together this Word document for me to review? And then suddenly, the work is done. It's ready for me to review. And yet I'm working on other things. And therefore, I can't move this along. And I discover, yes, I am the bottleneck. And then there's the realization that this is a good thing. When I get to review the work, I might find some small problems, and in the past, I might have been tempted to fix the problems myself. After all, it might only take me 10 minutes and it might take someone else an hour. But now I realize I don't have the 10 minutes, but she does have the hour. If it takes me 2 minutes to communicate what needs to be fixed, then I save my time and she gets better at doing the tasks. But even if it takes me 20 minutes to explain what would take me 10 minutes to do, or even if it takes me an hour to explain what would take me 10 minutes to do, she still gets better, saving me that time over and over again in the future. And that's a big win. To me, by discovering that I am the bottleneck, it means that my business is growing. And each time I can remove a bottleneck, it means my business can grow beyond me. It can grow beyond my own means. And so get out there and see where you're the bottleneck in your own business and then fix it. So that's what I learned this week. I wish you all the best.